What is happening, everybody? Welcome back to the Hybrid Network, and we've got a somewhat big announcement regarding the Spawn movie that's been in development since as far back as I can remember. On his Facebook page, Todd McFarlane dropped the news that Blumhouse, the studio behind films such as Jordan Peele's Get Out and M. Night Shyamalan's Split, will be producing the new reboot of Todd McFarlane's Spawn character. After having worked on the screenplay for years and determined to direct the film himself, Todd McFarlane has finally found a home for his character. One of the tentpole characters of Image Comics and one of the hallmarks of creator-owned properties, Spawn has had quite a few ups and downs in terms of adaptations, with a fantastic HBO animated series but with an underwhelming cinematic venture under his belt. For years, McFarlane had been trying to give his character another chance, determined to stay in a position of creative control in order to give audiences the specific vision for the character, a more supernatural horror type of movie as opposed to a big-budget superhero film that's become the standard these days for comic book characters. And honestly, Blumhouse seems like the perfect place for a new adaptation to Spawn that stays close to what McFarlane wants for the character, utilizing a much smaller budget to bring the darkness and more horrific aspects of McFarlane's vision to light. There's no word on anything outside of that, though it's assumed that the movie will take a R-rated approach considering Blumhouse's past films and McFarlane's own demands with the project, and the actual writing and directing positions could go to McFarlane as well, given how close to the chest he wants to do this Spawn reboot. So I actually think this is some rather interesting news, as I honestly thought we were never going to get a Spawn movie, that it was just going to spend the rest of its life in some sort of development hell. And I mean, we don't know how far along the project is at this point anyway, but you can be sure that we'll update you guys with more news as it comes out. Thanks for listening, everybody, and stick with the Hybrid Network for more news coming out of San Diego Comic-Con 2017.